Islam Makhachev versus Arman Tsarukyan 2. The rematch takes place this weekend in the main event of UFC 311, obviously. Makhachev versus Tsarukyan 2. And I cannot wait for this matchup. This is a big one in the lightweight division. We got the champ Makhachev versus the challenger Arman Tsarukyan. And he's actually put together a few good wins to get here. And he's earned this shot against Islam Makhachev this weekend. I think this is a great fight. And I'll go through the resumes. I'll go through Arman Tsarukyan's first. He beat Charles Oliveira by split decision in a fight where I'll talk about it in this video. And I do believe Arman Tsarukyan won the fight 2-1. And Oliveira is my favorite fighter. And I do believe Arman won that. I'm not biased. Arman won the fight. Then he KO'd Beneil Dariush. Amazing performance from Arman Tsarukyan. Amazing performance. Then he beat Joaquim Silva. Kind of dips off from there. Damir Ismagulov was a good performance from him, though. And then we go for Makhachev. Coming off win over Poirier, where it was competitive. Not a close fight. I had it 3-1 towards Makhachev. Heading into the 5th round. I know a lot of people had 2-2. That's a bit dumb. I think it was 3-1 or at least 4-0 Islam Makhachev. But Poirier showed up in that fight. Now, who wins? Islam Makhachev or Arman Tsarukyan? I think that Arman Tsarukyan's going to give Makhachev a fucking run for his money. And then if Makhachev makes this look easy, I'll be shocked. I'm going to pick Islam Makhachev. I think he will beat Arman Tsarukyan and I should say defeat. I think he'll defeat Arman Tsarukyan here and get the job done. I truly believe so. I truly believe that he'll beat Arman Tsarukyan here by decision. 49, 46, 48, 47. Now, I think Arman's going to do very well in this fight, guys. Make rounds close, but Makhachev gets those rounds. I think this is going to be like a Volk first fight type of performance where Arman gets hella respect. I just think Islam Makhachev's a step ahead. Let me get rid of these ads. They're annoying as hell. I think Islam Makhachev's a step ahead of Arman Tsarukyan. I think he is. I think he is a step ahead of Arman Tsarukyan. Arman Tsarukyan's good. And he looked good against Charles Oliveira. Had a wrestling-heavy game plan in that fight. To just kind of, hold down Oliveira and get a round based off that. I don't see him out-grappling Islam Makhachev. Sure, he gets a few takedowns. I think he might get a takedown on Makhachev to where it's ooh, Arman got a takedown. I don't see him holding down Islam Makhachev. I don't see it. Makhachev's not Damir Ismagulov, who I think was always mid as a fighter. Arman won the fight impressively, but I never thought Damir was all that good. I think people overhyped him. I don't see Arman Tsarukyan having those tricks up his sleeve in a 5-round championship fight compared to Islam Makhachev, who I think he will get down Arman Tsarukyan more times and will hold down Tsarukyan a longer duration of time than Arman Tsarukyan will to Makhachev. That's my personal opinion. I think Makhachev is going to win. I think Makhachev... I don't see Arman Tsarukyan finishing him. I don't. Now, something's telling me, my gut is telling me, and it's been telling me this, Arman's going to flatline Makhachev. And people have been saying that to me, Arman might KO him. Makhachev doesn't really have a bad chin. I don't think. You can look at his loss to Adriano Martins, or Alejandro Pantoja, if you want to keep up with that meme. You can look at that loss against Martins, Adriano Martins. That was over a decade ago. That was a decade ago. It was in 2015. Yeah. Cormier versus Gustafsson card. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago when Gustafsson was still fighting for belts. And that was in October of 2015. I'm gonna go with Islam here, man. I don't see Arman KOing him. I just don't think Arman's got... Like, maybe Makhachev, he does leave some openings. He knows what's the threat here. I don't see him getting head kicked by Arman Tsarukyan. I don't think Tsarukyan's tall enough, as where an Edwards is tall enough to KO a shorter Usman. I don't think he'll head kick Makhachev in like an upset, like, oh, he head kicked Makhachev. I don't see it. I don't see him knocking out Makhachev. I think Makhachev's defensively aware enough. And he has good range management, although he can leave some openings where I think an Ilya Topuria could take advantages of that. I'm not going to predict Arman Tsarukyan to do that. A wrestler who KO'd Beneil Dariush by not even pull back countering him, pressing forward and KOing him. And it's Beneil Dariush. Post-Oliveira TKO loss. And Dariush is chinny in general. Good luck to him, though, against Moicano. Moicano's going to teach him. Moicano's going to teach him lessons. But, I think Arman Tsarukyan's going to lose. He's got good leg kicks, but what leg kicks does he have? What leg kicks does Arman Tsarukyan have? He can land some, but I don't see that working here. Arman's going to land leg kicks a bunch in this fight. He'll get taken down off of it. He's not Izzy. Just land leg kicks. And can just do it with no fear. First championship fight for Arman Tsarukyan. Fighting Makhachev, who, he suffered a cut against Poirier, and Poirier was screaming at him. If Makhachev didn't get cut in that fight, it would just look like a Makhachev beatdown where Poirier's, he's trying. It was a war, but it wasn't, though. And Poirier showed up to be looking the best version he's ever looked. I haven't seen a better Poirier. Poirier never shows good takedown defense. He showed good takedown defense against Makhachev, and Makhachev still finished him in round 5. Showing good cardio. I favor the cardio of Islam Makhachev more than Tsarukyan, who kind of gassed out in a 5-rounder against Gamrot and lost the fight to Gamrot, but he should have won the fight because he dropped Gamrot with a spinning back fist. I understand. I'm gonna go with Gamrot was out grappling him. I'm gonna go with Islam Makhachev. Yeah, Arman Tsarukyan's good. I just don't think he's good enough. I think Makhachev has the stand-up advantage with the kicks. He's got, I think he has a longer reach. He doesn't. Arman actually does have the longer reach. Okay, then. But I think he's got longer legs in general. He's taller than Arman Tsarukyan. The kicks will be more advantageous. I think Arman could land body kicks, but I don't think it's not as easy. As where Makhachev, he can balance well. When if Arman shoots on him, he can balance on one leg. It's where I feel like Arman would get picked over. That sweep Makhachev goes for. I just don't think kicks will work for Arman as well as Makhachev. I think Makhachev can do kicks more here. I think the head kicks benefit him as well, because he's a taller guy naturally. And Arman's chin is... Joaquim Silva hurt him. I know Oliveira was landing decent shots, but maybe Makhachev power is a bit much. I'm not going to look into that though. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go Makhachev, man. Would be cool to see Arman win. It wouldn't. Because Arman, I don't know, I know he punched a fan, but the fan kind of touched him. But he was screaming, "Let's go, Charles Oliveira." I don't really know it. I know like 80% of it, 90% of it. Maybe the fan touched him first. If so, it's the fan's fault. But if the fan just went, "Let's go, Charles Oliveira," while Arman's in the moment trying to he's about to fight Oliveira for the number one contendership, for the number one contender spot. If the fan just went, "Let's go, Charles Oliveira," or went, "Fuck you, Arman," you don't just punch a fan. So Arman's a cunt. I'm actually rooting for Makhachev for the first time. I'm gonna go Makhachev though. Things just benefit him here, man. I think he's arguably got more power than Arman. Punch for punch, I think Makhachev has more sting. More, I think Makhachev KOs Dariush as well. I just think Makhachev can do it all, man. Better than Arman. Kicks benefit him here. Alright. I think that Makhachev can get his jab going here. Leg kicks might benefit Arman, but it's not like he goes for them. Arman says he's got a secret technique. Hear that every time. I know I picked Roundtree over Pereira, but Roundtree said that he had a secret technique for Pereira. What was it? A straight right hand down the pipe? Come on, Khalil. You didn't do anything head kicks, I guess. I guess it was the head kick. Salt Lake City trend. But it didn't work because Alex has got a granite fucking chin at light heavyweight. Fucking idiots picking Ankalaev to win. But I'm going to go with Makhachev. At the end of the day, I'm going to read it all again. Makhachev beat Volk, who thinks got more skill than Arman. KO'd Volk. Regardless. Regardless of the short notice situation. Beat Poirier, landed decent shots on Poirier. I'm going to go Makhachev. I trust him getting takedowns here more than Arman. I trust him getting top control here more than Arman. I trust him landing kicks better here than Arman. Arman might have the better boxing. Maybe. But I don't see him knocking Makhachev unconscious. If he's not going to do that to Oliveira or Joaquin fucking Silva, I don't see him doing it to the number one pound for pound Islam Makhachev. I just can't see that, guys. I trust Makhachev's chin a bit better, but we don't know yet. I trust his cardio and conditioning better. He's been in these moments now. Alright? He's been in these moments now. This is Arman's first. I know he was on 300, but it wasn't all. I know that was a huge fight, Tsarukyan and Oliveira, but it wasn't directed all onto him. It was the Gaethje Max Holloway fight. This is his first big moment. And Arman Tsarukyan, I think, is going to win. No. Makhachev's going to win. But if Tsarukyan wins, that'd be hilarious. But I think that Makhachev is going to win. He can just do more stuff. As where Arman, I don't see him head kicking Makhachev. I don't see him submitting Makhachev. I don't think Makhachev submits or KOs him. But I think Makhachev has a hell of a lot more chance to KO and submit Arman than Arman does to him. And I don't see Arman 5-0ing Makhachev. Don't see Makhachev doing the same to him. But I think Makhachev, will beat him. 48-47, 49-46. Arman does well early on in the fight. Makhachev takes over. I could see Arman winning round 5 and round 1. I could see that. Round 5, round 1 going to Arman. 2, 3, 4 going to Makhachev. I could see Makhachev winning the first 4 rounds maybe. First round is either way. Arman wins the 5th though. I like Arman. I don't like him. But, I think he's gonna fucking lose. I've mentioned it now. First big moment. This is your chance to dethrone Makhachev before he's kind of eligible to go up to fight for the 170 strap. And Makhachev even said now, like, he's interested in fighting Bilal. Fact for Bilal. Really does suck. I really don't care about him versus Shavkat, but, you know, like, I really don't have any hype towards that fight. I really don't. I know Shavkat should get the shot, but, like, there's no hype for that. Hopefully they stack a card underneath that. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Islam Makhachev. Winner of this one, though, if it's Arman, you do the trilogy. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. If it's Makhachev, and 170 is still, like, too log-jammed, I think you do Makhachev Oliveira, too. I know it's not the best for Makhachev, but yeah, she probably should move up. But Oliveira rematch I kind of want. But I kind of don't, because I know Oliveira probably gets whooped again. So we'll see. I got Islam Makhachev winning. Have I missed anything? I know I always look back at these and I go, fuck, what did I miss? I missed that, for fuck's sake. And I have to ping it, like I have to pin it in the fucking description comment. I don't think I missed anything. Arman got wrestled by Gamrot here and there. Arman trains with Poirier, but I feel like the mindset's... Oh, yeah. The mindset shit. Arman, what he's been saying recently has really made me more confident in my prediction of Islam Makhachev. He's been saying, like, he's for legacy. He wants legacy. He wants Charles Oliveira as his first defense instead of Islam Makhachev. Yeah, I'm going to go Islam Makhachev. Yeah, I think he gets this one done. Like, subscribe, thank you for watching. Arman puts up a good fight, but Makhachev is just the best. Peace.